I have often stated, and I firmly believe, the true architect for this building and its concept and how it was going to go forward was at that time our president, Jim Barker. President Barker reviewed every element of architecture and had quarterly reviews as a minimum, participated in interactive developments and studies of what we were doing, and gave very good guidance as we went through that process. So while we hired a firm for the architecture, did all the details and so forth, that was fundamental. And I want to just point out some of the things that are very unique to the building right now. One of them is what you're standing on, is this floor. This is a raised floor, but it's very unique. It's sealed, and all the airflow, this floor and every floor in the building, is through the floor. Heat, air, it comes up through these vents, and it is a special, unique seal that permits you to do that instead of having a lot in your ceiling in a way of vents and so forth with a traditional building. The other factor is that all of the electronics, the power systems, the signals, networks are also on the floor. So, you know, you see very clean ceilings. The lights is basically what you see, and maybe some of the alarm systems that have low-level connectivities to them. And the ability of this gives you an entire, say, 12, 15,000 square feet, if you look across this floor, to be able to change things out. So these walls you see, glass walls, and many of the walls, not all, but a good net deal of the walls are removable. They are connected to the signal and to the power through special connections. And if I move that, I just move tiles and move a room around. So a part of the basic objective that we had in the beginning was we need to have agility. We need to be able to change, if necessary, from semester to semester or year to year. Doesn't say we're going to do a lot of that, but you know when you, in your own home or whatever building you're in, before the things get set up and operational, you say, I wish I'd done that, or I need this or that. So the agility to be able to change and to be able to do it with minimal of disruption is a part of the design of this building. And every floor has those features. So it is very unique for a building. Not very many have them. Now let me tell you a little about some of the other things. To start with, it's all connected lighting. This is the latest connected lighting system, and it's all centrally controlled in the USA and North America. It's the first one that is put in by Philips Lighting. And they put this system in as a part of their donation to Clemson University. So you'll see lights come on and off automatically. You'll see everything in the building is noted. And so those sensors, those control points for the lighting are also tied in with our networks. So we have comprehensive networks interconnected here in this building that permits us to do deeply programmable modules for learning. One of these boards, video boards, and they've got a large number of software applications. So they can go and have split screen operation with 2 students at a time on any one of those boards or all of those boards, and they can sweep in applications, software applications, and literally build models, do simulation, and templates that'll help them solve problems. If you are in chemistry, we can have some, and do have, applications of chemistry and some of those fundamentals, and they can go and say, well, let's start with this. This is where we are, where we know we should be. And I could go on, but you can imagine if you were software driven, that tells you that you don't have to do a lot. You do some, but you don't have to do a lot to reconfigure things. You don't have to do a lot to change out your curriculum. Now, the biggest difficulty in curriculum, of course, is getting agreement. So